we're broader than Broadway. We're broad, yes, we're broad. We're broader than Broadway.
How many people in here know who Rock City is? How much people never hear about us in their lives? Okay. Well, I want to let y'all know that y'all do know us. Y'all just don't know y'all know us.
Wait. Explain to him exactly what you mean.
We moved from the Virgin Islands with $85.
Okay.
We came to Atlanta and we said, man, we want to make it in the music business.
Okay.
We slept on the MARTA train, slept on the floor, worked at Party City, worked at Philly Connection, and then we made it, and then we bought our parents a house and we moved them here. They somewhere in here spending our money. Okay? And we was able to do this because we would write these songs, and they was like, yo man, these songs is whack. Like, we wrote this song, and they told us this song was whack. Could you believe it?
Y'all know this song? Kelly, I see.
You don't even know, you already know. We not doing this, baby. Everybody, help your naughty
I just gotta make out.
Watch out, boom shot. You tell him say there is a nuclear weight and murmur now. So this one is short shot. It can't stop. Boom shot.
Boom shots.
When you did that song, did you know it was for her?
Yeah. Actually, Def Jam were doing a Rihanna writing camp in LA. And, you know, me and my brother were out there working with a good friend of ours own named Sham, Sac Passe. And we were working on so many songs because, you know, they were more looking for like pop, dance music. And we did so many songs in that lane that after a while we kind of get burnt out of that whole sound. And we just wanted to do something completely left of what we knew everybody else were doing. And I remember when we do it and the label hear it, they were like, nah, you know, like, you know, no reggae songs, like none of that type of stuff. We just want like pop, dance music. And Boo, Akon's brother, who was A&R'ing on her album at the time, heard it, because, you know, and when Boo heard it, Boo was like, yo, let me play it for her, because she might like it. And then Boo played for her and she loved it, you know what I mean? And she killed it.
And it had a lot of controversy, that song. So when you really listen to the lyrics, it's quite a difficult song, you know. How did you come up with the concept, especially as guys?
Well, I mean, just listening to the record, I mean, you know, the visual, Rihanna give it her own interpretation, but we really just, you know, was inspired by Bob Marley, I Shot the Sheriff, you know, and just was just like, honestly, I come in the room and we're talking to my brother and Sham like, what if a celebrity just shoots somebody in a public place? And they were like, what? I'm like, what if Rihanna shoot a man in like Central Station? I ain't following you. And you know, we just start talking about it. Just, you know, like, how we big movie fans. And we're just like, it'll be like a movie, like something very theatrical and just like, you know, like, that's a good thing about music. Music could be reality, but music could be fantasy too. And we were just like, I was like, yo, Bob Marley said he shoot the sheriff, dude. Imagine if Rihanna just as a girl were like, yo, I shot a man down. Like, yo, they were like, I don't even know what a man do, you know? And visually, she just painted the picture of how she painted and it became that, you know what I'm saying? But our idea was just like, let's just be daring, you know? Let's just be different.
Just reel off some names of other artists you've written for, because the catalog goes on and on.
Miley Cyrus, Usher, R. Kelly, and big shouts out to R. Kelly, man. That's one of me and my brother favorite writers. You know, so to be able to write a song for him was definitely, you know, a lot of love just on his behalf. Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, Jennifer Hudson, Pussycat Dolls, Foggy, Just to
Such
name
a
a few.
I mean, just to name a few. I know. I don't mean to like. I could hold the mic there for a minute. The reason why I'm asking is it's so fascinating when you hear the names and you reel them off in no particular order. They're all artists in their own right. They all have their own sound, and it's such a diverse range of music, of artists, people, color, audiences that they reach. What has that done for you guys as artists?
Well, I mean, just for us as artists, the music that we've written for other people.
Yeah, I mean, what has that experience? I mean, that's such a diverse range, and it seems like there's no barriers there.
I mean, it definitely, me and my brother like to say we genreless, and it just, sharpen our pen for when we write music for ourselves, and the experience definitely teach us more about the music business as far as what labels and execs and radio people looking for as far as a hit record. Not that you nail it every time, but you kind of get sort of a better understanding for what a music business looking for and how to create music in the music business to be successful. So I think it just taught us so much, man, and definitely gave us the time to perfect ourselves as artists so we could make our music different from everybody else's, so when you listen to a Rock City record, you could say, oh man, those guys are their own thing. And then when you listen to I Don't Mind for Usher, or If This Isn't Love for Jennifer Hudson, you could be like, oh man, those guys could take their self out of their self and try to put us in the shoes of the other artists and what they're trying to do.
I mean, I know you must have come through a number of situations where you've written songs and you're like, someone asks for it and you don't want to give it away. What happens then?
Well, then our manager comes into play.
I have a feeling he twists your arm.
Yeah, our manager comes into play and say, yo, man, especially because that haven't happened in a long time. But when it did happen, it was one of them things where, we felt like, yo, we working on our album. We want to keep that for our album. And our manager would be like, when your album come out? You got a release date? So while we here sitting on holding on to these hits, waiting on an album that might never come out, we could be selling these songs and keeping it in the mix, keep it moving. It's going to still help with y'all and building y'all as a just as an entity, and so
And does it help now, like when you guys put together a project, does it help to call those cards out? Like you guys have worked for so many, you just reeled off a name of artists. Does it help when you want to have a feature from someone or?
Something, it helps a lot. Especially if you build a good rapport with the artist, so you always, me and my brother pride ourselves and always being respectful, and nice people. So when people is like, yo, they're cool, they're nice guys, and now they're walking and, everybody's like, yo, if we like the song, we'll get on it, you know what I'm saying? So we've been definitely getting a lot of love and respect from the industry or the people that we have helped or people that we have been a part of their journey and being successful. So I feel like it's really, really a blessing that people want to be a part of what we're doing, and when we play the music, people is like, oh man, I'm excited about it. So we're happy, man. We're really happy.
And why now? Why is there a new album now? Yeah.
I feel, being in this game for a minute and learning so much, you start to understand and figure out that everything is about timing. So I think right now is just the perfect timing for what we try and do. The perfect timing, the perfect situation. So I know more than ever it definitely makes sense. And at the end of the day, like, we songwriters, but like we's artists at heart. Like, not like we trying to be artists, like we's artists. Like we've been performing as artists since we were 6 and 7 years old. We've been doing this forever, So again, I just feel it's timing. Right now is a perfect time for us to come out and done the place,
Done the place for sure.
Well, now we turn up, Benny.
Girl, come and let me hold ya. Pull the thing back around ya. Really, girl, got the tightest grip me ever been feeling my life.
If you want White Rock City, if you want jump up, she's a listen to me. You can have it up. Who is so big that I can't take it? She's a V.I.D. for the best.